This is how to make Allen Iverson in NBA 2K22. Let's get into it now. Position you want to go with shooting guard. Hand doesn't really matter. And jersey number, well, it doesn't matter either. We'll go with 3 for Allen Iverson. Now the pie chart, you want to go down here to this one, which is yellow and blue. Select that. You can go with max speed if you want, but you are going to be making them 6 feet tall, so I like to incorporate a little bit of vertical in there as well. Now with our attributes, we can go and max out our pass accuracy and ball handle down here, and we're just going to leave post control for the moment. Go back up here, max out our close shot, driving layup, and our driving dunk. We're going to leave that and go over to our shooting now. Over here, we're going to max out our mid-range and our 3-point. Then we're going to max out our free throw as well. Now we're going to go to our defense and go perimeter, lateral, and steal. Now we'll put on defensive, and we should get 6 badges there. So we're not going to touch that anymore. From here, you can put on post fade to get 12 shooting badges, and then put the last bit on standing dunk to get 18 finishing badges there. Alternatively, you can put that on your post hook. You can also chuck on an extra playmaking badge if you want, but I don't think you can hit the sweep. You can only pick one, so you can't pick both. That's what I'm going to go with though. I'd rather have the finishing badges. Body shape doesn't really matter. You can go with defined. That will work. I just realized I'm going to chuck that on here. There we go. Drop it down to 6 feet tall, just like that. And then from here, you're going to want to find the sweet spot with the weight. You probably could make them a bit heavy if you wanted to, and then you're still going to get 99 speed here, but you will get a bit more strength and interior defense. If you want to get this bit to 99, that is. Otherwise, you can go with the extra speed there, but this is really your best option here. Then it comes to your wingspan. You're going to want to go up to here, so you have a 66 3-point shot, and your driving dunk goes to 82. So that will be at 79.2. And then you have 3 options here: playmaker, slasher, or shot creator. All of these work really well for Allen Iverson, but I'd probably go with slasher because it's just super fun and broken in this game. But shot creator is also a really good option, considering your shooting isn't that insane. But yeah, it's up to you here. This build really is crazy. There you go. You're going to get a slashing playmaker with shades of Allen Iverson, Kyrie Irving, and Donovan Mitchell. So absolutely perfect there. Let's go into what the badges will look like now. It is your personal preference, but I'm just going to make some quick suggestions here. We're trying to hurry up with this sort of thing. And this build really is insane. Look at that. You're going to get, at 99 overall, 99 ball handle. You're going to get contact dunks with 82 driving dunk, and you're going to get that 99 layup as well. So you've got all these Hall of Fame finishing badges here. Hall of Fame Slithery and Hall of Fame Teardropper are very Allen Iverson-esque. Limitless Takeoff and Posterizer will help you out a ton too. But that being said, if you're looking more to do layups, Giant Slayer and things like Acrobat are really going to help out with that there. And then from here you could put the last bit on, maybe unstrippable like that. If you're not going to really be doing floaters, although that is like a big part of Allen Iverson's game, you could change this up here. You could take that off. You could also just go gold and another gold badge. There's lots of ways you can go about this. There you go. That's probably similar to what I would do, or maybe put Acrobat on. It really is up to you. I'm just giving you a few different options here. If you're wanting to go for lots of dunks, I'd probably go with this, especially if you don't want to have to do floaters. If you want to do more laps, I'd chuck on Acrobat, and if you want to chuck in the floaters, I'd be putting on Teardropper, because that is a part of Allen Iverson's game he's super strong at back in the day. But let's go on to our shooting now. Of course, here you can chuck on Sniper and Mismatch Expert, which are 2 great options there. If you're going to be shooting more threes, you can chuck on Stop and Pop, but really what I found is that Difficult Shots and Hot Zone Hunter, this is probably the closest thing to what Allen Iverson would have. You can change it up if you want though, but that's what I'd say Allen Iverson is. Of course, you'll need to get your hot zones for Hot Zone Hunter. Now let's go into our playmaking though. And Hall of Fame Quick First Step, you're going to want to chuck that on here. If you want to put on Diamond, you can as well. You can see that there. But first of all, before I do that, I'm going to chuck on a little bit of handles for days and quick chain here. Ankle breaker is definitely Allen Iverson right there. I like to put on hyperdrive as well. Then from here, you've also got tight handles, and I like to drop down my handles for days and chuck on tight handles. Now if you don't feel like you're going to be using one of these badges, maybe like hyperdrive, you can always chuck on stop and go, and this is looking, you've also got your unpluckable here, so maybe you want to chuck that on, and you will have to give up something, but this is a few suggestions. You've also got your bullet pass and diamond, things like that, and you can change this, you know, if you want to play rec or park or whatever, but there's a few suggestions there. It really is very flexible. Now for this, you're just going to, it's pretty simple. You go Intimidator and Clamps. The only other thing I would change this from is Intimidator to Pick Dodger if you really struggle at getting around screens. But I don't find it that hard to get around them this year, and especially if you know what you're doing and you've been getting around screens in previous years, you will know, just like in other years, you don't need Pick Dodger if you know what you're doing. And Intimidator is super busted this year, so go with that. You don't need Chase Down Artist because you don't have really any block. So that's the Allen Iverson build. Let's go back. It's a slashing playmaker, remember. 6 feet tall. Super fun to play on. I love this build so much. You get 99 ball handle, 99 layup. And that's it. I'll see you guys later.